We finally made it through to Friday, and CG is blessing us with our first 5-man ship GC, and it sucks. But I've got the solution, guys. Let's roll it. In today's episode of Galactically Challenged with your bald-headed boy Scribble, coming into the weekend, we're on Lothal against the Empire. It is an incredibly bulky scythe. I wish my scythe was this bulky. Global modifier is probe droids. Whenever a ship has 4 or more buffs, they're inflicted with breach and exposed for 1 turn, which can't be resisted. And then you have the advanced targeting computers. At the start of each support's turn, inflict target lock on a random enemy for 2 turns, and whenever a target locked enemy is attacked, there is a 50% chance to call to assist, and that's quite useful. We need that. Our modifier is Relentless Pursuit for the First Order. Whenever a First Order ally scores a critical hit, they gain protection up for 2 turns. Hunted enemies deal 50% less damage to First Order allies, and if a First Order ally defeats a hunted enemy, that ally recovers all health and protections. Quite useful. Imperial Navy is the enemy one. Whenever an enemy capital ship uses a special ability apart from call reinforcement, all active Empire allies gain stacking offense of 10% until the end of the encounter. When an Empire ally is defeated, reduce the cooldown of call reinforcement. It's annoying. So what feats do we need? We need 5 First Order ships, and that is 5. We need to use 5 now. It's not 3. Remember, thank you CG. Complete the battle after attacking out of turn 10 or more times, which is surprisingly easy given the modifier. And Provocative Measures, which is complete the battle after gaining Taunt 3 times. Now we can do this all in one battle with 1 fleet, but it does require a little bit of RNG. Thankfully, it doesn't require any of the modern super popular ships or capital ships. So what is the setup then? The setup we are going with is the Malevolence, not with this particular fleet though, because this is just everything else. We are going to go in with some of our Separatist allies, as we need 5 slots for First Order. We are only allowed 2 slots for our Separatists. The rest has to be First Order. The most important one is you want to have the TIE Silencer on the starting lineup. We want Kylo's command shuttle on the bench and the TIE Echelon. The rest doesn't matter, okay? This is your team. Now, the intro is a little bit RNG. What we want to have happen is no cooldowns decreased, no loss of the Vulture Droid, and yeah, that's kind of it, really. That's the shtick, guys. That's the shtick. So quite often what will happen is bad things at the gate. You should be able to stay alive if they use that dispel at the start. It really isn't so bad for us, okay? So, we're just waiting for our first turn. You cannot lose that Vulture Droid. If you lose that Vulture Droid, you just back out and restart, okay? Just back out and restart if you lose the Vulture Droid, or if they increase the cooldowns on your Hyena Bomber. The reason I'm saying that is we need to get the enemy the enemy Scythe out as soon as possible, because it is an absolute nightmare of a ship. Okay, so once again, we'll go in here. We should have the crit hit immunity. It's been cleansed now. I'm not sure if we're going to survive, so back out again. It's funny, actually, because I've done this about 3 or 4 times back to back, and my Vulture Droid hasn't died once. And as soon as I start recording, of course, that's when the issues begin. So, again, we go in with the same lineup. Here we go. Remember, we want no cooldowns to be increased, and that's what I'm looking for. Was that crit hit immunity that immediately got dispelled and then they got all those buffs. That's perfectly fine. Okay, this is okay. This is an okay start so far. As long as we don't get ability blocked over here. Oh, okay, no, we're fine. So, what we want to do right now is we want to be dealing with the Scythe. So we're going to use the first special, and you're going to target your Hyena Bomber. What that's going to do is call him to assist, but he's also going to cleanse himself and the weakest Separatist ally. We're going to put Buzz Droids over here on the Scythe, and then we're going to target the Scythe, mass assist with those Buzz Droids, and hopefully deal a significant amount of damage. Let's go ahead and do another basic over here, hopefully calling some assists. Lovely. Scythe is nearly dead. I promise you, it makes a huge difference once the Scythe is gone. There we go. Scythe is completely gone. Our lives have just become a lot easier. Now we're going to look to try and clear out the rest of the field as much as possible. I'm going to take out those adds because they're very weak. I'm going to try and land the stun on TIE Fighter Pilot, but it's unlikely because their tenacity is quite literally through the roof. Then I'm going to spawn in with the Kylo shuttle. This should always be your first reinforcement, okay? I want to dispel that offense up over there, and let's focus on the Death Trooper right now. We want to see if we can get rid of that Reaper. It's okay if you lose your It's okay if you lose the Hyena Bomber after a while. It's not imperative that it stays alive. We just want right now to win the battle. So slowly getting rid of our opponents, thanks to all the Buzz Droids doing phenomenal damage, is what we want. Let's give a bonus turn over here to our Silencer. Bop. Good night, Irene. That should be the first time. Yeah, that was the first time it got destroyed. I'll go over... I want to see if I can get the stun over here on Palp's shuttle. Of course not, because they have stupid levels of tenacity. Let's try that again. Nope. Stupid amounts of tenacity. Let's start spreading Buzz Droids. The side TIE fighter pilots I don't feel are too important. Did he really just cleanse immediately? That's so incredibly rude. I'm going to use this second special here on myself, and once again I'm going to pass it. I'm going to try and pass out Buzz Droids, and the enemy ship is just going to be like, no, sorry son, I don't fancy having Buzz Droids on me today, thank you very much. So it just full odds dodges. Let's, what is with their dodging? Okay, would you mind? Would you kindly stop? Desist, good sir. Yeah. This is a little bit bothersome. I want to get rid of the retribution over there. The burning could cause us some issues, so let's actually call in and cleanse off that burning. Lovely. Now, if I could actually get some Buzz Droids on people, that would be really, really nice. So let's try third time's lucky getting those Buzz Droids over there on the shuttle. Yep, we're okay right now, I feel. We're okay at the moment. This was like we had a strong start here, but then it's turned a little bit messy towards the end, and that's okay. We should still be able to get this done. We got our ultimate out. Ultimate strips away all their buffs, which is nice. There we go. If I can get rid of this Emperor's shuttle as well, let's spread those buffs real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna spread the Buzz Droids over there, and hopefully deal with the shuttle. Lovely. We've just got the gauntlet to deal with now, and it should be okay. There we go. Big basic from Silencer. That was horrendous. That'll get you all of the feats, because we only need to taunt 3 times, and the Hyena Bomber should be able to manage that. Now, in case you weren't able to get the 3 taunts, you'll definitely get the attacks out of turn. Honestly, just go in with basically a full Malevolence lineup. Full Malevolence lineup. Obviously, this is not going to get you your first order stuff, but if you're just looking to get the, attacks out of turn, just looking to get the taunts, just looking potentially to get the victory, I do believe that the Malevolence is actually the best shout, okay? So we're also going to throw in another tank, because why not? And then why not throw in something like Cassian's U-Wing? So we've got a reinforce with the Dispel, so that if they have boatloads of stacks of that, I can't remember what it's called now. The ability from the Scythe, Formation. Formation passes a boatload of offense, really good ability. But generally speaking, I find a full Separatist lineup with Grievous is actually really good. You can use the first special here, Prime Target, on the Scythe. It's an irresistible stun, so it doesn't matter how much tenacity they've got, they're just going to fail, which I absolutely adore. Once again, the most important target is the Scythe, so get those Buzzies out on the Scythe, then target the Scythe with the Hyena Bomber, calling in your Vulture Droids. We want to try and defeat him as soon as possible, preferably sooner than possible. So far, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. They generate so much TM, it's ridiculous. There we go, we got rid of him. Let's see if we can put some damage over onto the TIE fighter pilot as well. Yeah, let's just call in the spy, shall we? The spy will give us lots of nice mass assists over here. Lovely. So we've gotten rid of 2 of their ships so far. We've lost our Hyena Bomber, but it shouldn't matter at this point. Let's... Oh, right. He's got the provoke on him. Not provoke. What is it? Marked. Let's keep on calling in additional allies then. Lovely jubbly. And then eventually deal with the TIE Reaper as well. All of those mass assists doing wonders. Put Buzz Droids up. Palpatine, you need to stop resisting. He's being such a little douche. Alright, I'll call in Soldier. We could call in Houndstooth if you feel like you need an additional taunt, but you shouldn't need one at this point. Just focus on Palp's shuttle while you can, because it is I don't know what it is about this ship. Is it just immune to buzz droids or something? Maybe it is. Maybe I just don't know kits, and that's quite alright. But yeah, this fleet will absolutely get you the victory as well, and it is a really frustratingly painful galactic challenge, so I am sorry for all of you that have to deal with that. I'm being attacked by a little kitten called Indy right now. They've got so many ships as well. So many ships that they just keep on reinforcing with. It's rather rude. It's rather rude. Oh, there we go, we've hit our ultimate. Ultimate is usually a good sign that you're going to win, because we strip all of their protection. They essentially get disruption, so they can never recover that protection again. And of course, we summon additional vulture droids and keep that momentum flowing. The Malevolence, still to this day, it's a fantastic ship. It might not be great for banners in GAC, but it does really, really solid work. Alright guys, that's going to about do it. Let me know in the comment section below, how many attempts did that take you? And if this was useful to you, please do hit that like and subscribe to your boy Scribe. And I'll see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.